So data augmentation is used mainly for two reasons. The first is invariance, and second is increasing the size of the data set. So what is the meaning of invariance? The CNN model is said to be invariant if it robustly classifies the objects irrespective of their orientation, right? If the CNN model classifies the object correctly irrespective of their orientation, that means, see, this is the correct 6, right? If we give this 6 as input, CNN model will say this is a 6, right? But rather than giving this 6 as input, if I give this 6 as input, right? So our CNN model should output 6 for this input also. That is different orientation of 6, right? So for such invariances, we want to make our model robust, or it should not give different result for if it gets the different orientation of the object. So for that purpose, we use this technique called as data augmentation. Now let's say this is our input 6, this is our input 6, this is xi. We For this xi we perform different transformations like scaling, flipping, rotation, sharing, and we create a bigger data set for this 6, right? For this 6, you see, we have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 for the 20 different orientations of this 6, right? By performing different transformations like this, right? And we also add noise. You see, this is a noisy 6, noisy 6. That means our model should be robust to noise also. That means our original input was xi was 6. For this 6, we created different or many orientations of 6, and that increased the size of our database data set. So this xij, right? So this was xi1, xi2, xi3, so on and so forth. So our augmented data set or modified data set is xij, but the y is same. Y is same. Output is 6 for this, right? So this, for this image, the output is 6, right? So we are deliberately, increasing the size or making the modification to the object and creating different invariances of this, and then we are training our neural network with these invariances so that our CNN will become robust to these different orientations of the input. So that is one use of data augmentation. The other use is if the increasing the size of the data set. Sometimes the data set is small, right? So in order to make the bigger data set, we use this technique called as data augmentation, just to increase the size of the data set in order to have better training of the model. So these are the two uses of the data augmentation technique. One is invariance, making the model robust to any orientation of the object, and other is increasing the size of the data set.